Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Give everybody just a second to hop in. Good morning. So, Happy New Year. I'm still not used to saying 2016 or writing it or anything. But it's the first Monday of 2016, so yay for that. I'm working from home, and I got this question yesterday actually, and I thought it was an excellent question because people always assume that they're the same thing. And so I wanted to talk about actually what they are. So let me just, mommy duties. Mommy duties. It doesn't stop just because it's Monday. Okay, so let's get started really quick because I always try to kind of make these quick, but then I go down a rabbit hole most of the time. Okay, so condo versus townhome. Are they the same thing? No, that's the short answer. They're not the same thing. Typically, a condo is a type of ownership. It's a type of ownership. So you can have a single family home, something that looks like a single family home, actually be a condo. And a lot of times people think of condos as like apartment style type homes, and that's not necessarily true. In my community, we actually have a whole neighborhood which is called Town. I think it's called Town Park. It's an entire neighborhood of single family homes, but they're condos. So what that means is a condo is a type of ownership. So that means that you only own what's within your four walls. You don't own the land around you. You just own what's within your four walls. And then based on the homeowners association, it determines what you're responsible for. So we basically got into this conversation because she was saying, well, I don't understand why some fees for some neighborhoods are a lot more, fees as in homeowners association fees, are a lot more than others. And I said, it's probably because they're a condo. So when you purchase a condo, the homeowners association is responsible for a lot more maintenance than they are in a townhouse. So a townhouse, you own your four walls, you own a small part of the land, that little sliver of land that you're living on, and you're responsible for the outside maintenance of your home. In a condo, you are not. In a condo, you just own the four walls, and you basically own, I know this is kind of weird, but it's true, you basically own a piece of air. You own a piece of air, that's all. So my first home was a condo, and we owned the condo, but my homeowners association was responsible for the roof. They were responsible for everything outside, including like the siding, the deck, and all of the common areas within a neighborhood. They were responsible for trash and water and sewer and the roads. So my dues were high because I was just basically responsible for electricity, and whatever happened within my four walls. And the windows, if I needed to replace the windows. But I think when I bought, my association dues were like maybe $155, and over the years they went up because obviously they're taking care of a lot of stuff. Now in a townhouse, those dues are usually under $100. Most of them around here are like $35 or $45 a month. But the association isn't maintaining all of that stuff. So you have to maintain your own roof. You have to maintain your own siding. You have to maintain your own landscaping around your home. The homeowners association just usually takes care of things like the roads if they're private, trash pickup unless it's public. It's not always public streets, and of any other common areas. So that's why the dues are a lot less. So there's a big difference between condo and townhome. Especially in the ownership. That's really the key. So like I said, in the neighborhood where there are single family houses, those houses are so great. I love them. You own the house, but you don't own the land or anything around you. And the landscaping company comes and takes care of the land. They take care of the outside maintenance. They do all that stuff. So that's why it's considered a condo and not a single family home. So that's the difference. Okay, you guys, so let me know if that makes sense, if you have other questions about it. I thought that was a really good question because a lot of times people get it confused. When they think condo, they just think like it's an apartment style home, but a condo really can be any type of home. It's just, a condo is just a type of ownership. It's a type of ownership. It's not necessarily the style of the home. So she always raises some really good questions, this particular client, and I always tell her, like, I'm going to use your question on a Periscope because your questions are so good. She's a teacher too, so I think that's probably why she asks really good questions. So I have a whole list of questions that she's asked me that I haven't even done Periscopes on yet. So my next couple scopes are going to be for sellers in particular, but buyers, you're welcome to tune in and watch those. You guys, also, I always forget to ask people to share this and also to introduce myself. So at the end of the video, for people who are watching the replay, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Rashida Clark, and I'm a realtor in the Hampton Roads area. And I've been doing a lot of scopes recently, especially Mythbusters Mondays, on questions that I'm getting from clients. So thanks for inviting your followers. So I like to do questions that I'm getting from clients because I feel like it's always... Now I have to answer the door. I feel like it's always a good thing when clients ask me really good questions because it's something from their perspective that I can really share with them. This is probably, I should have known, that I can share. So if you guys have questions, please tweet them also, because I always like to come back in and answer questions from Twitter, and I get a lot. So love that, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably come back on later and start doing some of my seller tips for January. We're going to be doing that all through January, okay?